evening, depending on wherever you watch me from at this hour of the day. It's your brother once again, Emmanuel Oni. I be the reach una from Nigeria, Lake City, the center of excellence. Now there they reach una. So it's another wonderful day to see you, to talk to you, to interact with you. Yes, my mommy diaspora, good afternoon, I see you. Thank you so much for being there for me, for being there for Nigeria Watch as a whole. We don't take it lightly, it's a pleasure, it's good, it's very important that your time that you value so much, you spend that with us. Thank you so much, God bless you. I just feel say this afternoon make I still come, make I interact with my people, my brothers, my sisters all over the world. I say make I interact with you now, because this situation where we dey now for Nigeria na very critical situation, very critical one, very serious one. So we need to really match up with the situation where we dey. We need to really meet up with the situation. We need to really gear up so that we'll be able to meet up with the situation where we dey right now. Because the situation where we dey right now calls for critical thinking, critical action. Everything we need to do now, we need to be critical and be courageous and bold to face the situation. Because apart from we, I don't think say people ready, our politicians ready to really save us. Rather, our politicians are planning to sell us out so that they will be able to protect their political ambition that they don't actually have. So that is why I come up this afternoon, say at least make I talk to now, make I still make my own point for this time, make we still come up together, make we advise them, especially the southern politicians, make we advise our brothers, our sisters when it be politicians from the south, make we talk to them, whether they go hear from us, because it be like say all the things when we talk, they're not the hear, they are only interested in their political ambition. So before we start properly, I will beg una, make una not just the watch us alone, as una the watch, make una the follow us, they share this video, encourage your friends, your family, your brothers, everybody around you to subscribe to NIGERIAN Watch, to be part of all the good things, all the better message when they come out from NIGERIAN Watch. The only channel that I decide to stay with the people, and that is what we do. We talk them the way it be. We know the add salt, we know the add pepper, we know the remove from her. Now the way it be now, so we dey present and so I beg una, make una they like, not just watch alone, like the video and share it among yourselves so that at the end of the day we'll be able to reach as much people as possible, because that's the idea behind this program. We want to reach as far as possible that we can reach. So but make I appeal small. May I first appeal for something, apologize for something, because where I did now, not be my house, and it's not. I don't get the luxury of receiving call for here. So there's not going to be calling. The phone will not be open. So just follow me with your messages from YouTube. Contribute, make your own contribution, engage me. If I talk something when you don't like, come up with say, okay, this is not it, this is what you like, this is the way I'm supposed to talk. Correct me, no problem. I'm ready to take correction, I'm ready to learn, because all of us can learn with the learn. So make una not vex for the phone call when it's not there available now. Tomorrow or next tomorrow when we will come up with another program, we'll try and involve calling, because that makes it more interesting, that makes it more encouraging. So I dey see all of una when they follow me. I beg make una not just follow, more na they like the video too. I beg make una they like am, because now that liking I go make the whole thing dey more interesting. I go make am dey more engaging. I go make am make more sense. So we no go be like saying now only me I just dey talk to myself, because without you I go be like say I dey talk to myself. So thank you very much. So as we wan start the program now properly, before we begin to talk the matter when it make me come, the topic when I give this my program now, this interactive session this afternoon now, note of warning to all southern politicians, because it's like all our southern politicians they say am say they think say the situation wey we dey now e no affect them. So because e no affect them, so na dem e affect, make dem dey manage am. The best they will do is to call and say all the information wey we dey come out for social media say na politics. My people, I want to tell them, I want make una let us tell them say the time we have now is not joking. From everything when it come out from northern part, from the federal government, na very serious situation today. And I want all certain politicians to see the matter as it really be, make them take am serious as it really be. This is not about them, because now as the matter be now, if people like say yes, my brother, people like say it's about them, which is we when it not be politicians, we when it not get money to take fly out of Nigeria anytime, we when it not get money to carry our family go abroad. Now this say now only us. Yes, it looks like that now. Say now only those set of people now they affect now. But not lie. The thing is gradually going to a point that in the next 1 year of Nigeria life, 12 months from now, from my own calculation, that's my own calculation now. This is not about anybody. It's not me to talk this one. In the next 1 year from now, it's going to be very, very, Nigeria is going to be very, very tough. The indicators are there. The signs are there. Say yes, Nigeria is going to be very, very, very tough. So I want the politicians, certain politicians, to know that thing when they think say that they protect, which is their political ambition for 2023, then they protect. I want them to know that time will never come, except if they decide to take proper action at this time, early enough now. Except they decide to stand and be with the people now. That is when 2023 will be a reality. But if they decide to sell their people out, to sell Nigerians out, to sell Satan out, so that to protect their political ambition, I want to make them understand, say, na lie, that 2024, 2023 not coming. So now that time they will go understand, say, that thing when they try to protect is not really there in existence. Now that one I want to make Nigeria politicians or certain politicians make them know, starting from the governors, the senators, the House of Assembly members. So the proper thing to do now is to be alert, whether you be politician, whether you be common person, businessman, any class of person you belong to be alert, so that we go fit prepare ahead of waiting the call for us. Because if you see waiting the command from every day, I'll go into details very, very soon. Waiting the command from federal government and northern part of Nigeria, both from the government and the politicians, the cleric, even some of the cleric men for north. If you hear waiting that they talk, you read in between the lines, you go know say these people are fully prepared. They have an agenda we are not aware of for now. They have an agenda, but that agenda, if you read in between the lines, you may be able to see some of them, especially when you are a critical thinker, especially when you read in between lines, especially when you are a political analyst, when you study politics, you follow politics clearly, you'll be able to understand that the agenda don't tell where they start now. So they want to take it to a logical conclusion between now and maybe 2 years time. Let me start with this. You see, there was a article that came up. I think it was 2017 or 2018, that late 2017 or early 2018. This article, when I see them, I disregard them because I know the person when they give him for speculations, things that are not verified on the social media. I disregard them. I throw them off my memory. Say, no lie, this one cannot. I'm not sure these people can do this. This article was about. It should be 2017, late 2017. It was about that during the election of 2015, Buhari Jonathan election. There was information that APC, Buhari, Unverified to be specific, go pay some Fulani herdsmen to come and scatter Nigeria in case INEC announced Jonathan as the winner of 2015 election. So they said they plan that if they declare Jonathan winner, they will use those people to make the government uncomfortable for Jonathan and for Nigeria. That was their plan. They paid them, they prepared them, but as God will do it, in his humble and God-fearing manner, Jonathan decided to throw in the towel, give in, and let bygone be bygone. He stand up to a point, say, no Nigeria blood is worth his personal ambition. So he decided to accept the result of the election as announced by INEC and move on with your life. So today now is the hero of democracy in Africa. So the news can come up after the election, say the people, they not settle them finish. Because they don't win, they can't leave them. They not settle them finish. That was the news then. Say they not settle the finish. So the people were now annoyed. So those people were still in Nigeria as at that time, in the forest, especially in the north. They were in the northern forest, still living there. So they were now looking for a way now to pay them off and discharge them so they go. And if you remember, there was a statement by Unverified when they just come in for that around 2016, say he go as far as money to go and pay terrorists, not to, Fulani yes men, sorry, to go and pay Fulani yes men, not to create problem in Kaduna again. He went, this was a statement from Unverified. This one not be saying a person talk am now. This one I know, this one not be speculation, this was a verified news for this one. Now when you now put that one together with the information, say they pay people, say Fulani is to come and disrupt Nigeria after the election if they dare announce Jonathan as the winner. You put them side by side. If you read in between that, you should be able to come up with some element of truth in that matter. Now me I see them clearly, because that time I didn't see. I just disregard them. Now today, the biggest challenge we will get for Nigeria now, Fulani investment problem. I don't even see Boko Haram na problem, but the biggest one we get that's cut across the entire Nigeria now is Fulani investment problem. Now, me are not going to put really between the line. And when you now hear the kind of information when it comes from federal government, from northern leaders, you begin to understand that there is more to that thing now. The fact say they're not settled, then they wanted to dispose them. I'm not sure. That's me now. Me, I'm not putting my opinion in it now. I'm not sure. The way they spread, if you look at what they happen, if you see some videos when the day in circulation, the way Fulani herdsmen they get ammunitions, the way they are armed. When you look at that, just oppose it with the statement from Bala Mohammed, the Bauchi governor. Then see the way anytime there is a problem that you talk, you know, they do anything or talk anything against the Fulani herdsmen, within hours, 2-3 hours, the presidency will react and condemn it and react violently and even declare the person wanted by the police. Declare that person to be arrested. The presidency not a waste time to react when it affects Fulani herdsmen. But when it affects the Satana, they treat it with, they don't even talk in most cases. Maybe after this, when you don't talk, you don't force them, they will come talk something when you even say, they support the action of the Fulani. So that is why Bala Mohammed a few days ago talk say the Fulani get right to carry AK-47 because of cattle rustling. And when you look at that matter, you say the cattle rustling because of cattle rustling. There's nothing like cattle rustling in the southern part of Nigeria. If there's anything like cattle rustling, it is from the north. So why will you not use your cattle rustling matter on the road, the southern part of Nigeria? You cannot see that one as a reason to come to oppress our people for south, and you are justifying it. And there's nowhere in the constitution that says that, in Nigeria constitution that says that Nigeria, some people get right to carry gun. There's nowhere where some people get right to carry gun. Gun for Nigeria is banned by everybody, whether except some few privileged people who will be able to prove saying that the ones that defend themselves. So those are the only people when you get the right to take carry gun for Nigeria. So you are justifying that. You at times they will even say Satana, Fulani, these people are not even Nigerians. They will tell you they are not Nigerians. The last time when the country talk now, who said it? Let me remember who said it of recent. It was yesterday or so. Say these people are not Nigerians. They are from Chad, Mali, Gambia, other African countries. But because they are Fulani, they have right to stay anywhere in Nigeria. They have right to lay claim to any part of the forest in Nigeria. It was in Channels News, I saw it yesterday. I can't remember the name of the person that was saying it, that yesterday or the before yesterday. That they have right to stay anywhere. They can take over any forest and stay there. Now, if to say these people, they come stay forest and behave themselves, do their normal business and go away, no problem. Not be saying you go come stay my forest, then use your cattle to destroy my own, destroy my livelihood, destroy everything I did to survive because you want to survive. Then you expect me to keep quiet. At the end of the day, if I want to buy the cow, if I want to eat the cow, I will come and buy from you. So now these people come with force, with energy, with everything in them to defend all these atrocities, to defend all these their people when they kill us, all these their people when they oppress us. But our own politicians are going about protecting their personal interests. That's what our politicians are doing. Our politicians are going about protecting their. Why these people are defending their own with all their energy. Our politicians are much concerned about 2023. Are more concerned about their political ambition. So, the warning when we want to give these Nigeria politicians now warning, I want to tell them, there are certain politicians clearly, is that they should know that if they don't take the right step, if they don't do the right thing, that 2023 when the protest no go ever come to pass. It will never come to pass. Because the rate when they go now, the rate when Nigeria they go now, I go only use one parable when I hear from somebody say, this war when we want to start for Nigeria so, very, very soon, is going to be like rain. When rain fall, you know they beat one person. Now everybody heard it, they fall into everybody. So now that's one I want make all politicians, all Nigeria politicians know, certain politicians especially, make them know now, say, now that level will they go right now. Now that level will they go right now. So at the end of the day, this 2023, this year political ambition, the things say that they protect, it not will ever come to pass. Because at the end of the day, the smartest one feel run, go Europe, America, go stay there, go become a common citizen. Though I know say they get enough money to take live where there. That is the smartest one. Some of them will not be lucky. And you don't know who is not going to be lucky among you. You don't know. We don't know. So the better una do the right thing right now. Protect your people, defend your people, so that when the battle will come fully, because the battle is, me I don't see it, it's very clear. The battle is going, the next 1 year of Nigeria is going to be very, very tough. It's going to be very, very rough. It's going to be very, very, very disastrous. If you get I will see it, except because a lot of us they live in denials. We want to say it is well when it is not actually well. We want to say it is good when we are not fine. We say we are strong when we are sick. Now that one the kind of faith when our religious build in us. So thank you, ma. I really don't know why the governors and the senators are not coming out clearly to say no. So I want to say this right now. This one is directed to my governor, Obaseki. After listening to all opinions, I used to think, okay, maybe we give her a chance to take decision on that grazing thing when he say one do. But today I have made up my mind that no. If you are not going to do proper grazing or what's it called, ranching, if you are not going to do empty, my sister, good afternoon, welcome, God bless you, my sister, welcome. So I see you there, thank you very much. So if you are not going to do proper business oriented ranching, if you want to invest in this, you can go and carry loan as a state government. For me, invest in it and be sure you are going to use it to make money. But if you are going to give them land, Oyo State don't have any land for these people. Make it clear to this is not the time to be afraid, because the fear, when you fear, it will come back to you later. You don't know who is going to be, who among you that is going to be smart enough to escape this thing. It's not every one of the politicians that will be. I know you guys have the money to travel, to go to abroad and settle with your family. Some of you self don't even have family yet. I know that. But it's not all of you that will be smart enough to escape it. But if you decide to stay with your people, defend your people, protect your people, you will get people that will defend you at this early age stage when it is so. But this is the right time to take that decision, not when they don't already capture us. Because if we na governors, we na senators not do the right thing now so they go capture us. They go capture us and they go use us, do what they want to use us to. You may not be lucky to escape. You may not be among the lucky ones. I give an example what happened a few days ago. I think it was on Saturday for Oyo State. There was war all over Oyo State. Because the people they vex now, Nigerians are annoyed. The Southerners are annoyed. Even the Northerners are annoyed. It's just the Fulani Northerners that are happy with what is happening because of their plan. And if you go to the history of these people, you find out that this is how they go about taking over people's land, taking over people's heritage, and turn it to their own. The evidence are there. Go and read the history of Kwara Kogi. Even I think a lot of Northern say Naso take Katoran. They are not originally from that area. They came there. Some of them they even beg for land. Say, give us, maybe we take they do our business. So when there is, they came, beg them, somehow, they go start with Sereki. Then when they don't gain ground, they will come put their emir or their king, their kingdom there. This is how they started. And today, they are spreading all over southern Nigeria. They are spreading seriously. They are preparing seriously for their agenda, the agenda of their masters. So now, if you not put in everything, so me and I can conclude now, say, the plan say maybe they can disrupt Nigeria after 2015 election. The plan has gone beyond that now. Then don't do that one. The next agreement when they reach with with these terrorists they call Fulani men now is to help them take over the majority part of Nigeria, to run Nigeria down. That is the strategy. When I put everything in perspective, look in between line, see what in a year, both the verified and the unverified one, hear the things, the kind of message when they come out from Northerners, the Fulani Northerners especially, then I have come to conclusion that this plan is to run Nigeria, take over Nigeria, and yes. I agree with you, my person. Who be that person? Josan. I agree with you. Nigeria is the British set up Nigeria to the British leader, yes, set up Nigeria they set up Nigeria for their personal interest. Yes, I agree with you, my personal person. The British set up Nigeria for their personal interest, and I'm not sure right now they are happy with what they are saying. I'm not sure because at the end of the day, it's not working for everyone. It's not working for anybody. Yes, everybody should be sick. Every sensible person should be sick of these leaders. These our leaders. They are not really leaders. Let me not call them leaders. They are not leaders. They are not leaders at all. They are not leaders. They are oppressors. They are criminals. They are deceivers. They are hypocrites. You cannot change the ideology of these people. No way. They are not even willing to change, other than to impose their own will into your own. They are not willing to change. They don't want to change. They are not looking up to change. What they after is to impose their own into their own will into your own. That is what they are after. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. They don't really care. Mommy Dasman, I don't think they care. Because if they care, therefore don't take Nigeria. God. Yes, our constitution is a fraud. From the beginning to the end, it's a fraud. It's a fraud. Yes. Our constitution is a fraud. I so much agree with you, Josan Lacing. I so much agree with you. I so much agree with you. Our constitution is a fraud. And so, sir, I see you there. Welcome, welcome. I see you. Okay, let's hope so. Let's hope so that the government is trying to set the Fulani up and deal with them. Let's hope so. I used to think like that. I still have that thinking that maybe it's cooking up something. Maybe. Let's hope so. Let's hope so that the government is trying to do something. So, sir, I want to believe that. I want to believe that the government is cooking up something, setting them up, make it so that we will catch them unaware. But I think that's the best thing for him to do. I think that is the best thing for the governor of every state to do. So as I was saying, if you go to Oyo State that day, there was war between Thursday, Friday, Saturday, fighting. Today now Oyo is like there's an area in Oyo called Shashi. The market is closed down now because wetin happen na normal thing when e be say dey happen before when fight no dey dey, but today is different because the southern Nigerians are annoyed. The southern Nigerians are annoyed. Now waiting, this story where they say start the matter, na two versions of the story. One say all these people when they carry load for one woman. The woman are pregnant woman, tomatoes. They carry and reach road finish, ask for money. He won't give her money. He can't say not be the money where they agree. Now the answer man can't say no. They say the man na even the man say they collect the money when the woman give, and the woman say now that money me with you agree. The guy say no, say not be the money they agree. So it cause argument as they come they argue. Another the woman a Yoruba woman, another Yoruba man when they around they can't talk good. As they come the argument come ensue now, the Yoruba man slap the answer man. As he slap the answer man. Yes, I believe what Esosa said. I quite believe what Esosa said. So when the answer man now or the J man slap the Yoruba man, I mean the answer that the Yoruba man shoemaker went there and there, the shoemaker man fall collapse, they rush him to hospital, getting to the hospital, the confirm and say he don't die. Now so the man take die. That was what happened. What created that problem in Oyo State that day. And now everywhere in that market now is now deserted. I think on Saturday or so, the governor of Oyo State and the governor of Ondo State accompany and go there just to go console the people that lost over 20 people. They say died for that place. They reached there. At the end of the day, the people were booing the governors. It just start now. I just want to draw attention of Edo State government to that. They were booing, say, because they are not defending them. That is a signal to all governors, all certain politicians that the people are not happy with you. That the people are not happy with what you are doing. That is a signal. So for now, it's still at the stage of booing. But it will get to a point, you're not going to be booing again, you're going to be stoned. Then, at that time, our enemy will take capture us if we are not careful. Our enemy at that time, they will take capture us if we are not careful. So the governor, the senators, every politician in Edo, whether APC, PDP, please come together and defend your people. Come together and protect the people that make you to become governor. Now, Edo people vote for you. Now, Edo people vote for you as a senator. Now, Edo people vote for you as a governor. Now, Edo people vote for you as a House of Assembly member. So don't leave your people now and begin to work for the interest or trying to please people from Abuja. Yes, you cannot build on a wrong foundation. Very correct. You cannot build on the wrong foundation. So before we can get it right, we need to go back to the foundation. Very, very nice work. I think if we do the right thing, it will work in maybe 20, 30 years if we have the right people at the right place. Just that since 2029, we have not the opportunity to have the right people at the right place. Since 1999, we have not been unfortunate to have the right people at the right place. That is where the problem is. If we have the right people at the right place, we put the right things in the right position, 20, 30 years, 40 years will be enough to get to fix Nigeria for me. We have what it takes. We have the intelligent people. But the problem we have is that this democracy, what we run now, it doesn't encourage hard work. It doesn't encourage intelligence. What it encourages is agbeurism, people that can destroy, people that can kill at will, people that are not educated, people that are uneducated, people that are unintelligent. They are the kind of people this our democracy they encourage. Yeah, they can have their ranch in the north. Yes, they can have their ranch in the north. Julius, I agree with they can have their ranch. There's no problem. Let them keep their ranch in the north. Yes. For the headquarters of crime in Nigeria is political class. It's not just the senators or the House of Assembly, the political class, both the governors and everybody. The political class, the presidency, everybody, they are the headquarters of crime. I totally agree with you. So, but may I expand on? So, this is a red alert to all certain politicians to come together and build on yes, we need to be dismantled. That is the next area I'm going. You see, that is one somehow waiting to happen. So if you look at the way Nigerians, the true Nigerians, the ordinary Nigerians, the way we are taking this matter, we are taking it very, very seriously. Now the political class not to take them seriously because they know what they gain from the thing. So they want the rot to continue. But good enough, my calculation is that let this thing continue. This may be the reason that we will dismantle the country called Nigeria if care is not taken. You see that this when we come out of this, because like I said, in the next 1 year and a year and 6 months from now, is going to be very, very tough for Nigeria. So perhaps we'll be able to come out strong and better. Maybe. Because the ordinary Nigerians are not taking it lightly at all. The Nigerians that are taking it lightly are the few ones that are benefiting from the rot. The politicians and maybe some few businessmen who already have something on ground that they believe they don't want anything to happen to. So they are fine. So let's keep managing. Let's keep managing it the way it is because they are doing well. They can go to anywhere or stay anywhere abroad. They can carry their children abroad and make Nigeria because of their business. Omo, and Nigeria for those categories now, I agree with you, Omo. If Nigeria Nigeria for those categories, Jason, yes, so if Nigeria for those categories, the thing that's holding the country together is because the oil is from the south. The day oil become valueless, like we are looking at maybe in the next 20, 30 years or 40 years from now, the day oil become valueless, the day this northerner will just leave us at where we are. Now once they will just leave us, they're not going to get, because we not get value again. They are holding us tight now because Where we go to now? One way or the other, now the passport with the whole. So we will make do with what we have right now. We will make do with what we have now. Lincoln. Yes, Lincoln. We will make do with what we have now. We will make do with also. This is the passport we are using. Yes, that's what me, Julius. That's what me I think. I see you there. You come and buy our grass. You come and buy our feed to feed your cow. So when me need cow, I come and buy from you. You don't have to use your to scatter my own. So that is the way to go, and that is where we are going to go. So this thing, when it happen now, my people, I think it will take us to where we actually want to be. It's either it will make us or it will break us. It's either it will make us or it will break us. That is what me I see in the next 1 year, 5 years from now. So that's why me I'm warning the Southern politicians. That thing whether they protect may not come to pass. That 2023 may not come to pass. They may not be so lucky to be able to go to abroad. You may not be smart enough. You might not be smart enough. You see what they bull Akeredolu. Yes, they don't can have their own ranches and monetize it. Make it a business. It's business. That is the way me I see it. I don't can have their own ranches, monetize it, make money out of it. Me I can, if the government know what is doing or the government know what they are doing, they can even secure, except because of corruption when it did. They can even secure a loan, build a world standard ranches, build world standard ranches and monetize it. Hand it over to private, or even go into agreement with private people to come and invest in it. But how can people come and invest in an environment that is not secure? That is the biggest challenge. So when my governor is talking of investment, I was happy last week when I saw that video of Edo product from Oyo State. Very encouraging. But that is not what will build a nation. Those are not. If you want a business that will build a nation, it should be business outfit that can employ a minimum of 5,000 upwards of employment. Not one sewing machine when you get five people. That is not what build a nation. When you have a factory of a textile factory that employs nothing less than 1,000 people, then you are talking of building a state. And who is going to bring such money to a place that there is no security? No matter what you preach, they will not come. You can go and sign any MOU, any agreement anywhere. Sign whatever MOU you like. So the first thing you need to do as a government is to work on the security situation. Let people have confidence in staying. Let people have confidence in moving around the state. Right now, you cannot go through Aunchi Road. You cannot go through Aunchi Road because of insecurity. Exactly, my brother. Exactly, Omo. I agree with you. It's going to shock them. So that is why I have to come up with this warning for them. I don't feel somebody need to call them to order. Because maybe they think what they are doing now is they are being smart. You guys are not smart at all. If you ask me to be very candid, my assessment of Nigerian politicians is that they are the most uneducated, unintelligent people in this world. Nigerian politicians are the most unintelligent, uneducated people in this health. Just that they people, you guys have the opportunity, the privilege to be in position. So you are not using your position, the government machineries, the police, the army to oppress us. They will not make it look like you guys are intelligent. You are not intelligent. Somebody need to let you know that you are not intelligent at all. Look at what happened in Lekki last week Saturday. You call that one intelligence because you have access to the Nigerian military and police to oppress the people. So you want to keep them from talking. You want to keep them from talking. So guys, you guys are not intelligent. You guys are just dull people. You guys are just, if you are intelligent, like if the Nigerian politicians, if you guys are really intelligent, Nigeria for not there where we dey so. Nigeria is where we are today because unintelligent people are the one ruling us. I want to say the way it is. So don't think because you have access to military, police, to oppressors, you now begin to think say you dey intelligent. You now begin to think, you guys are just privileged because the intelligent people, the good people, they don't have any plan for Nigeria. They don't have. I agree with you, Reverend. I agree with you. They don't have any plan for you, for Nigerians. So, if you are thinking, if you politicians are thinking that you are very intelligent, that is how you are not. Before you make any plans, we know. You guys know. Before you make any plans, we know. Just that you have the machinery to oppress us. Let me warn you, let me send it a point of warning. This one, when it wants to start, so this Fulani, this battle, when you want to put us so, it's not going to be like NSAS. Because NSAS only affects some few people, some few class of people. But this one, it go fall on everybody head. It go fall for you, the politicians. It go fall for my head. It go fall for everybody head. It go fall for senators head. It go fall for traditional rulers head. And for the traditional ruler, that reminds me, you people should sit up. Because now that will not throw be the real thing where they want. If you think because it never affect you, your palace is secured, now lie. Now that one be their real target. Now that traditional, yes, they are only planning for their family. That's what they only plan for. They don't plan for people, they plan for their family. So everybody should know. The ordinary Nigerians, we are doing our part. We already know we are following up. We know that I'm a grassroots person. I know the ordinary Nigerians are ready. But the problem we have is the politicians that are disturbing us. I don't know where on earth we still engage in moving of cattle through land. I don't know where on earth that one still happen. We know what to do. We can learn from people, but we don't have the political will to do the right thing just because of selfish interest. The same selfish interest when the governors they get to protect it, now the same selfish interest now the presidency get now to overrun Nigeria. You want everybody to be under your stood. Perhaps they want to use it to extend their tenure. So this might lead to the end of Nigeria. We cannot build on the wrong foundation. So for us to fix it, we must restructure, we must change everything. And the only way we are going to, that is why I'm a bit happy with what is happening now, that one way that we are going to get out of this thing is through this thing, this problem might take us out of it. Because at the end of the day, if we are able to fight it and get out of it, so that we decide to respect ourselves, or we break into pieces. See that we do it right or we break it into pieces. Everybody will not be respecting each other. The politicians will not be respecting the people will not be respecting the politicians. Not be this one when they take us for granted. When they use us, they do their own. You work for government for 8 years, you become a billionaire, you be building houses all over the world. Making the country, making people impoverished, no good healthcare system, no education system, no road system, nothing. They just build everything for themselves and for their children. So if we are able to fight this, if this thing takes us to, because that's where we are going right now, except the federal government rescind their decision, except they change their mind. If they don't change their mind, they decide to go on with their agenda, with their plans. Man, I know it's not going to be easy. It's very clear it's not going to be easy. Yes, they always support their brothers, their people in crime. They always, can you imagine somebody said that Fulani from North, Fulani from Gambia, Fulani from Chad, Mali, they have right to come and stay in our forest and it's their home. That is what he said. They have right to come and take over anywhere and be there and claim it and impose their will on the people. You can imagine such statements from somebody. And you expect people to just buy into that idea, to just say yes sir, because you are a Fulani, so come and take my land. Because you are a Fulani, come and graze on my farm. Because you are a Fulani, come and take over my cattle fields. No. We are not going to take it. And anybody that stand on our way, we will fight them to finish. So the governors must be aware of this. The senators must be aware of this. This is not going to be like NSAS problem. They will never go unpunished. Like they will never go unpunished. They will never go unpunished at all. Yes, I hope you remember that. I hope you remember about that. Many of Obaseki remember that the Edos fought for him. If not because of Edos, he will not be where he will not be governor today. He would have been kicked out of that position. So let him understand that. Let him remember that. To let people. You should know that the Edos are very resolved people. You may think that you have got your second term, so no problem. You just want to please the Northerners. The Northerners have no say in Edo State. They have no say. The Fulani have no say in Edo State politics, and they will never have any say in Edo State politics. If you are being diplomatic, okay, I may take it. Okay, be diplomatic and unveil your plan. And let your plan be the plan that will favor Edo State. At times I reason that maybe you want to be diplomatic in your words. You are planning, come up with a plan that will make us overcome. All of them. Even the Yoruba we are talking about, it's not the politicians that is really fighting it. It is the activists. You know, the Yoruba have big activists. They have plenty activists, influential ones. They are the ones that are really fighting it. It's not the politicians. The only one that have really stand out to fight it is Akeredolu. He's still being oppressed. So we resist everything, and it will affect you, it will affect everybody. Nigerians should be aware of that. Certain politicians should be aware of that. They should know that everybody is in for this. This is not going to be like NSAS. This is not going to be like uh, uh, this is not going to be like NSAS. This is going to be a battle that affects everybody. Because why NSAS is when the way it is because everybody is, a majority of the people are doing well, they are fine, they are doing their business, they don't want their business to be interrupted. So it's only few the youth that they are affected. But this one, they are going to take over everything that belongs to you. They are going to take over the throne of your kingdom. They are coming to take over the throne of your kingdom. Even the governorship, they are coming to take over it. Your senator, they are coming to take over it. So the better yes. So the better you sit up as a politician, especially certain politicians, the better you fight for your people, the better you work for the people that stood for you, that voted for you, that make you who you are. If you think you are who you are because of federal government or because of one person from north or from south, it's your business. You try and see. Now, this is the latest they are talking about now. As a result of can you imagine a Sharia court judge be the chief judge? You know how he came up now. We all know how he came up. All politics. And the funniest thing is our certain politicians that brought the idea. South politicians, the likes of let me not mention them. South politicians, the big South politicians, they are the one that brought this tanko into position of history. They are the one that advised the president that if he allow Onoge to remain, then the chances that he will not get, if he wins the election, they will use tribunal or court to overturn the election and give it to Jonathan. I mean, give it to PDP. Sorry, not Jonathan Atiku. That was how the advice of president, and the president now acted within 2 weeks to election to install a Sharia court judge as Chief Justice of Federation. So now, as a result of that claim by the Bala Mohammed, Bauchi State Governor, that they are allowed to carry guns to anywhere, anyhow, and take over anywhere, that the forest belongs to everybody. Nobody have right to quit anybody from forest. So the latest now is, I think it was even the Métis Allah yesterday that came up with the idea. Yeah, it was Métis Allah yesterday that came up with another idea that they should license gun for every Nigerian, so that everybody will be able to defend themselves. That is the aftermath of Bala Mohammed assertion that they have right to carry AK-47 everywhere they go. Now, the latest debate on internal is that, good afternoon, my sister Osas, brother or sister, good afternoon, welcome, I see you, I cite you there, God bless you. Thank you for your time and your data, for everything you are using to follow us. Thank you very much, appreciate. Now they now decided to, we are now looking at the option of whether it is good for Nigerians to carry gun, to license gun for an average Nigerian, to license gun for an average Nigerian. That is the latest thing we are discussing now. That is what we are talking about now. Whether it is proper for us to license gun for average Nigerians. So I want us to look at that one. By your estimation, by your own thinking, is it proper? And you are in a society, maybe some of you are in a society where some of you are in a society where these things happen. Good afternoon. Some of you are in a society where these things happen, where the guns are licensed for people, everybody to carry gun. If I want us to discuss that maybe in the next 20 minutes. Let's look at that aspect. If it is proper, if Nigeria have gone to that point, if we have the right mentality, look at it from our own mentality, our own temperament, even our structure that we have in place. If it is proper for at this stage of time to allow an average Nigerian to carry gun for self-defense, because that is the latest discussion in town now. For me, it's a no-no. If you look at our temperament, if you look at the structure, you say we are not, I think we are not ready for those to license gun. I think we are not ready for everybody to carry gun. We are not ready for that. We are not ready. So I want us to look at it, come up with your own way, because you guys, some of you are in abroad, where things are properly done, where guns are being carried. So I want us to come up. That is the question now. Are we ready? Are we good enough? Are we advanced enough to operate a society where everybody carry gun? That is my question this afternoon. So let's look at that. I want you to come up with a suggestion. I want you to react to that question and let us know. It's like I'm not trying to census opinion. If we are ready to carry gun as a nation, because now the Northerners are suggesting that, or the Fulanis are supporting their people to carry gun. So if they are supporting their people to carry gun, because they are already used to it and they want to continue with it, the Metis is not supporting that they should allow everybody to carry gun for self-defense. And if you really look at the society we are right now, every day in bus stop, in hold up, everywhere, there's criminality everywhere. Let's not look at it that it's only Edo that is this insecurity is. The difference between the insecurity in Oyo State and Lagos State is just small. The difference is just minute. It might be people within Island and Lekki as it might be a bit safe. But insecurity might not be that serious there. But when you come to the mainland, somebody have said it, something. Lord News TV said they should allow everybody to carry gun. It's of the opinion that they should allow everybody to carry gun. So this security is not only in Oyo State. Court activities is not only in Oyo State. It's happening everywhere. About a few days ago, was not Friday last week, in Obalande, Lagos here, serious battle in Obalande between motor park unions. They did overthrowing. It was serious. They were branding guns everywhere. They were brandishing guns everywhere. They were shooting. So this thing is not only in Oyo State. Let's not deceive ourselves. It's in everywhere. In the area I live in, Lagos, my 12 area, it is serious problem for cultism. There was a time between November and December. Even it's still there right now. We could not go home for 3 weeks because of court activities. Just the way it is now in Oyo State. The kidney are number one. So these things are everywhere. It's not only in Oyo State. There is insecurity. Drivers, even some drivers now carry gun illegally to protect themselves in case of any attack from armed robbers on their way. Those that run, interstate transport. So I want you guys to come up with your idea, with your solution to tell us if we are ripe enough. Because me, I've not stayed in abroad like that. I really don't know how it operates there. But I think the structure we have here, we don't even know our population. We don't even know where our people work. As I'm here, nobody knows I'm here. That is Nigeria for you. Nobody knows I'm here. I can do anything here and live here and go to Oyo State and start a new life. Nobody will know. It will not be on my record. But a society that have the biometrics, that have data, that everything you do, the way you live on a daily basis is being recorded on your biometrics, on your data, then when you are saying carry gun in that kind of society, it makes sense for me. It makes sense when you say a society that knows the number of population, know how many people that are being delivered on the daily basis, know how many people that died on the daily basis, know how many people that come in through immigration and migration on a daily basis. Then know the crime of every individual on a daily basis. It's not whether small or big crime, everything is being recorded. So when that kind of society is talking about legalizing gun, I can understand that, okay, they will be able to track everybody down. But if you now talk of a society that doesn't even have data, that doesn't know anything about its people, you said those people should be carrying gun. I can kill and run away from here tomorrow, nobody knows where I am. They can't even trace the owner of the gun. They can't trace the owner of the gun. So let us see una decision. Yes. So you are in support of Adam, you are in support of everybody carrying gun. Okay. I think I have 2 people already that is support of everybody carrying gun. Loud News TV, you are in support of it too. Okay. Maybe you guys know what I don't know, but from my own understanding, I don't think it is right for us to carry gun. If you even look at our temperament, if we dare license gun for people, everybody, it will even start from family. Somebody can just be annoyed, quarreling with his junior brother, he go carry gun, we want to shoot down. It is going to be possible. It will happen because our temperament, we even common insult. We not even feel control. Common cause, we not even feel control when we are annoyed. We not feel, not to talk of when you can't give us a make with the carry on the waka for road. Now one go tough because you drive rough for road for where I did. It's enough. It will be enough for somebody to carry gun and shoot because of our temperament. You see what they happen. Let's even take a donor when we all know 2 people. Somebody seeing girlfriend with another person, we go carry cutlass. You want to kill him. You can imagine when gun is licensed for that kind of society. You can imagine that what will happen. You can imagine that. So for me, it's a no-no. I will never support carrying of gun at this stage of our life because we are not even ready structurally. We are not ready structurally. So as they do that one, as they expect to messages and suggestion way out, make I begin to do round up because our time is fast spent. Like I said, topic of this program in Shola David. Yes, this is the last chance for Nigeria youth to sense no election for 2023. He to get there, except they behave themselves. I totally agree with you. Except them behave themselves. If they don't behave themselves, there will be no election 2023. There will be no election in 2023 except they change their mind. They do the right thing. If they don't do the right thing, there will be no election. I am very, very sure of that. I am very, very, very confident of that. All these things when they protect, they not to talk of it, they want to get down. Nothing. So the topic once again now, note of warning to certain politicians. Note of warning to certain politicians. All certain politicians. I think the Igbos too are still trying. Because there's one Igbo man, one senator, what's his name? I've forgotten his name when he talked yesterday. He said, if you cannot say, if a governor in the south, in the north, can support Fulani for the carrying of gun, to carry gun to anywhere that they go. If a governor in the north have the power, the right to say that, have the temerity to say that, then they from south or from east, southeast will support IPOB or Biafra to carry gun. Yes, if you think Fulani herdsmen have the right to carry gun, then let everybody begin to carry gun. Let everybody begin to carry the gun. So that we all will feel protected. Because you say they are not protected, they are exposed to the cattle rustling. If you think, say, because of cattle rustling or because your whole sector are not protected, what about the drivers that run the route of Lagos Benin, every route every day? Every route, north, south, west, that armed robbers they kill, they attack, they collect money, business people when they pass the road. So what think those ones go do? You day your house, people come attack you. So if you think that gives you the right to carry gun, then we don't have a nation. That is the truth. Because if we are we might get there. This one might take us there. Audio, my brother Audio, this one might take us there. This one might take us to where you are talking about. Because if not properly handled, if not properly managed, if not properly taken care of, this thing might take us to that place where you talk about they could divide the country. Yes. Yes. I will agree with you. Except this their plan, this their agenda, they cancel and within the shortest possible time. Because the Southerners now are annoyed. Especially from south, southwest and southeast. They are annoyed. An eye for an eye, jungle justice. Yes, Mommy Diaspora. Yes. That is where we are going. If not properly managed, if not properly handled, that is where we are going. So the politicians who think that they are protecting personal interest, personal ambition, just beware that you have nothing to protect. you have nothing, absolutely nothing to protect. It is better you be on the side of your people. It is better you be on the side of the people that voted for you. That constitution empower you to secure. It is better you do that before it's too late. Make una not let am come reach the time when you be say na stone they go dey stone una when una dey talk. This time when una still get small respect, when una still get small thing to hold on to, you guys better start it now before it's too late. Because get where you go reach. The small thing una hold on to now, una go lose am, and it will be too late then. You may not be too lucky, whether as a governor, whether as a senator, whether as a House of Assembly member. Yes, time. It's time, but my brother, it's time for us to defend ourselves. It's time for us to defend ourselves. Yes, they want to Fulanize every part of the South. They want to Fulanize every part of the South. Yes, Obi, I agree with you. I agree with you. So that's why we are sensitizing everybody. We need to sensitize everybody. We need to talk to everybody, especially the political class. Me, I don't say the ordinary people. Yes, that's the way they took over Ilori. That's the way they took over Ilori. Go and ask for the history of Ilori. A lot of the northern part of Nigeria, not only Ilori. A lot of even Southern Kaduna. That is how they took over it. That is how they took over Southern Kaduna. That is how they took over Ilori, even Kogi. So they want to carry on without their plan. But they forget, say, that time when they do it, Nigeria don't come. I mean, the world has advanced from that time. You know, because they know they go school. Because they don't get sense. So they still think like 18th century. So they still think, say, those things when they do for 18th century, they will still do it now. They'll still do it now. But the truth is that time of that time don't pass. Not be him. But I agree that we should be aware. We should be careful. We should be mindful. I totally agree that we should be careful. So my people, as they look, not just they look, more than they view, as they share them, share this message, share them, make it go viral, make people see them, because that's the essence. That's the essence of this broadcast, so that we will reach as much people as possible, so that people will be sensitized, people will know waiting there ahead of us. Because for me, like I said before, between now and 1 year time, Nigeria is going to be very critical. It depends on the side. When the Fulani want make we go, now we will go. If the Fulani want make we get peace, we will get peace. If the Fulani want make we get war, we will get war. We will get peace. So that is why you should broadcast it, share it to all your friends, contacts, group when you know. Encourage your people to subscribe to NAIJA Watch, so that they're going to feed them with information when it will make everybody there aware, so that at the end of the day we will prepare for them. And make una like up. Just press the like button, press the thumb up button, press the thumb up button, the like button, so that you will be able to they attract people. They attract people to watch. So that's my appeal to you. Thank you so much for all your time, for all your data, everything you spend to really follow us. thank you so much. Do not take them lightly at all. Do not take them lightly at all. So the politicians should know. The politicians should know that there's no hiding place this time around. So I'm not saying I want to be with the federal government. I want to be politically correct. This time you don't have to be politically correct. What you have to do now is to do the right thing. Is to protect your people. Is to defend your people. That is what you should do now, not to be politically correct. If you politicize this matter, when the time comes, as a politician, you know go get who will protect you. You know go get hiding place. All of us will be exposed to this. All of us will be pushed. So, like, I still expect a message for the gun, whether we are ripe enough to license gun for everybody to carry. And I mentioned before, no, we are not ripe enough. We are not good enough at all. We are not ripe enough to license guns. We are not ripe enough. We can be, maybe in the next 20 years, we'll never even ready to carry gun. We don't even have the structure to do it. If we allow that system in Nigeria right now, every day now, the family now go from where they use and kill themselves, brothers and sisters, wife, husband. There's a story yesterday for one of Nigeria local news. Igbo man go, boy, when he carry come from east, come let work. He get many of them. He discover say something miss for his shop. He carry her, he call all the work people where they work with her, carry them go out, go question them. None of them agree, say they carry the thing. So at the end of the day, 3 of them run. The one can't stay, maybe because not being carry her, but he stay. It's very 3 run. Now when he stay now, maybe because not being carry her, he's just 17 years old boy. The man lock him for inside house, inside toilet, go buy raw acid, pour for head, and lock him for inside that toilet for months. So that is the temperament of an average Nigerian. Everybody they vex. So you can imagine that one get right to carry gun. If it get right to license gun, maybe if I don't kill the 3 of them, all of them. Maybe if I don't kill the whole of them, because we don't really know how to control our temperament. We dey vex beyond ourselves. We don't fit control our annoyance. Woman, because you get house girl, not do something well, you go carry her your table now. You carry hot water, hot oil, pour for your body, because you not fit control your temper. So when you now allow this kind of people to carry gun, you can imagine husband and wife would kill themselves with gun. Some go even carry and go to school. So that is why, from my own side, I don't think say it is right for us to carry gun at this stage of our life. Let's just manage with what we have. Just find a way to fight this our enemy, because me, I know say this matter when we get so it go reset Nigeria. See that you said we stand as a nation and we will now be respecting ourselves. You are Ansama, you are respected Iboma, you are respected, everybody go. If the politician will not be respecting the average person or it could scatter us. It could make us not get anything, not get anything called Nigeria again if care is not taken. So that is one way where we go if care is not taken. That is one way. Except in the next 2-3 months, the federal government they cancel that their agenda to take over Nigeria, because that is the agenda. They cancel that their agenda. You see that the agenda is to take over the whole other part of Nigeria and make it their own, or the agenda is to make them rule for life. If Obasanjo could not rule for life, if Abacha could not rule for life as a military man, we know what happen now. Some of us don't go reach that level now. Obasanjo, it started with Babangida. Babangida wanted to rule for life, but at the end of the day, Nigerians forced him. You can't use the word saying step aside. So till tomorrow, another step aside, I still there. Abacha come, you see waiting person. Obasanjo come, you see waiting person. This one will take up there. So now one of those things might be their agenda when they get. Maybe they want to use and extend their tenure, or maybe they do 3 years. They want to create confusion so that their confusion when it go there, they go not get reason not to come out. Allah, you want to go come out. If you not come out, then everybody could go their way. So that is what I think, and that is why I'm warning you, I'm warning the governors, the senators, the political class, I say, to sit up. This is not the time to be politically correct. This is not the time. This is not the time to yeah, you can be diplomatic to treat them. I can take that. Can take that with diplomatic to set them up as one of my person talk for this broadcast now. Say maybe the governor is trying to set them up, so you can do that. You can do that and set them up, but whatever action you are taking, let it be the one that will protect your people, that will work with your people, because if the governor want to be sincere with yourself, I'm talking about Obaseki now. If you want to be sincere with yourself, we'll talk, say, in the last 1 week, say, he never know the feed pulse of the people about his decision to give grazing land to the Fulani. Not going to talk, say, no. Except just because we like living in denial. He's supposed to know, say, this is not what the people want. So he's supposed to modernize her now, because that's what I think. Say, those ranching style or grazing land style for business, that's what I think. So if now the other one, when people they fear and I didn't think before, I think it's time make it change down, make it not talking come up because nobody really know. Now make it modernize down to the one when it say it can favor the people. Or make it just end the matter, then make it not talk about them again. So may I appeal to the governor of Oyo State, my honorable governor, my loved governor. We love you. You know say we love you. You know say we love you. You cannot deny that Edo people love you. Because if Edo people don't love you, you for not there where you did so. Edo people love you. So, having known that Edo people love you, you should pay Edo people back. This is the time for you to pay Edo people back. This is the time for you to love Edo people back. This is the time for you to defend Edo people. So that when another time comes, we will feel defend you. We will trust you. We will trust you. So You should please. Authority, yeah, we will do it. We will do it. We will, Edo people, I'm very sure, Mommy Diaspora, that Edo people will do that. But make we first fight this battle when we day our hand first. Make we first fight this battle. We will do it. Politically, democratically, Edo people have freed themselves from bondage. There's no gainsaying about that. We have freed ourselves from political bondage. It's one step at a time. If by the grace of God, we have election in 2023, we will prove ourselves better. 2024, we will do better. 2024, yes, 2024, we will do another wonder. I am very, very sure of that. No fear about that. No story about that. But the important thing now, these people, when it did now, made them prove, say they love us back. Made them prove, say the love when we give them, the show of love when we show them, this is the time to pay us back. So that they go build confidence in us. Otherwise, 2023 will flush them out. If there's election at all. I mean, I don't even believe there will be an election, except the people when they plan evil will cancel their evil from their mind. Except that. If not that, there will be no 2023. I assure them. So now that they go understand, see, this thing whether they protect, they. But before it's too late, do the needful. Build the confidence, build the courage. So, make una help us share this video. Make una give a viral startup. Make it go viral. Make it people reach out. Make people watch out. Encourage your friends, family to subscribe to NAIJA Watch, because the idea now to reach as much people as possible. So I beg, make them subscribe to NAIJA Watch. The more subscription, the more people we are going to reach. Make una share them for all on our platform, all on our group of friends and family contacts. Give them a like, thumb up. I don't want to give us energy. I don't want to give up power to go all out and deliver. So I don't want to be my plea now. Our time is fast spent. In the next 2 minutes, we will round up this program. I want to thank every one of you that follow up on this program, that spend your data, spend your money, spend your time, contributed in every way by your like, by sharing. I want to say a very big thank you to all of you. Thank you so much. We value your time. We appreciate you, and God will surely bless you. So, make we the column for today. We will end this program for today by the special grace of God. On Thursday, we are going to be back again for another edition of Frank Talk with Emmanuel Oni. So that day, we promise that that day is going to be another topic that will be good enough. So thank you so much. God bless you, and do have a nice day ahead of you.